You beat me. Hey, come on.
He's catching you in the groin.
After a rough third round, we start the fourth as Leon Garcia, with 2 low kicks in that third round, comes out in the black pants, but he's met head-on by Masahiro Hata. Originally from Tokyo, Japan, now fighting out of Springfield, Missouri, where he's a martial arts instructor there. Studied judo and jiu-jitsu in Japan, in addition to his karate training as well. Garcia looks like he is reasonably recovered, gentlemen, from what happened in that third round.
They went to work on him between rounds, yeah. He's just taken a lot of shots, places that he shouldn't have.
There you saw a sweep kick tried there by Hata that just missed, and it almost walked him right into a right hand of Garcia.
Hata, the old pro, he's just taking his time, picking his shots, kicks, punches.
You see Garcia again.
Overhand right, it looks like it stunned him.
Token kicking by Garcia, and again, the punching there of Hata and Garcia. And here's those kicks to the back of the thigh.
Oh, right kick to the head.
The flexibility of Hata. Keep in mind now, he had a 1-point deduction in the second round, and now he complains of a low kick. He says he's all right in a hurry. Garcia wanted a little more rest time in that neutral corner, but it's not going to
Another overhead right. Beautiful roundhouse kick to side of the head. That one goes into the body. This kid Garcia, though, he's hanging right in there.
He is indeed, and fighting on sheer guts as we end the fourth round of this scheduled 5-rounder. So Garcia shaking his head as he walks to the corner, almost stumbled into the corner, as Hata across the way worked and talked to by Ike Stafford.
Watch out, Pigs.
Not a lot of concern in that corner as Hata has fought well since really a shaky first round for him. He came on despite the 1-point deduction in the second. He's had pretty much things his way through the last 3 rounds.
Well, he obviously had a fight plan. He has stuck to it. He just didn't plan, I'm sure, on Garcia being able to take that amount of punishment.
There's no doubt about the kicking ability of the young man from Tokyo, Japan. And let's look at it, replay here in the fourth.
Here's his high round kick. Oh, high right roundhouse kick. That obviously really stunned Garcia.
Had he been able to follow that up with a hand combination of any kind, Garcia could have certainly been finished there in the fourth, but he's not. He'll answer the bell for the 5th and final round of this one tonight from Tulsa. Round 5 is underway. 5th and final round. The U.S. super lightweight champion, Masahiro Hata, again in the red trunks, fighting on against a pro debut of Leon Garcia tonight.
The recovery ability of Garcia is just fabulous. He'll take that minute and come right back out.
That 1-point deduction probably could come very much into play, but I almost look at it that Garcia's got to come with something big here, champion Dale Cook, to get this one in his camp.
I do. I think Garcia's a little bit behind, and he needs to deal with that leg kick somehow, the low kick, and get inside with his hands where he has his best skill. I think it's interesting in the list. We have the Japanese fighter on one side, and we have Garcia, and on the other side in his corners yelling instructions to him in Spanish.
Halfway through this 5th and final round from Tulsa tonight. Hope you're enjoying our brand new series, WKA Fighting. And it's a pleasure to work tonight with Bob Perry, an 8th degree black belt with studios in Orange County out in California, and the middleweight champion Dale Cook tonight. This is Sam Smith, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you down the track. If you're enjoying it tonight, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Been a tough fight, Sam.
Hata now is very cognizant. He feels that he's in good shape. Doesn't want to get in an exchange battle here with Garcia. You saw him just dance away from any possible confrontation. Garcia is almost literally out on his feet right now.
Less than 20 seconds to go. Again, got to give Garcia a lot of credit.
Closing seconds of this, the fifth and final round. As the two fighters have fought 5 full rounds here, and now we'll be in the hands of the judges. Who will it be, Hada or Garcia? We'll have it with the decision after we pause for this message.
Judge Shivery scores the fight 49-45. Judge Beatty scores the fight 48-47. Judge Harris scores the fight 49-45. Winner by unanimous decision, Masahiro Hada.
キックボクシングの面白さの一つは男だけじゃないということ。今度は女子の試合、アメリカチャンピオンのデニス・テイラー対ダーレン・バレス。
Albuquerque, you know that they'll be ready to go.
So this is a big fight for these women. Yeah, yeah.
So world contenders. And again, Denise Taylor, TNT in the solid black. With a blue T-shirt is Darlene Valdez. I am always fearful of using the age or the weight of the women, but of course in our kickboxing we have been given permission, so 30-year-old Darlene Valdez and 22-year-old Denise Taylor.
In meetings with Howard Hansen, president of the WKA, we had to try to figure out, now there's no way you can have a heavyweight division for women. They're just not going to allow it.
Darlene Valdez, you saw her using some good punching skills as she does there, is also a world-ranked professional boxer as well. But
Taylor looking good.
Taylor coming right back on top.
Right, look, she's looking good.
Sam, I've seen Denise Taylor fight many times, and I know she's very pretty in the face and doesn't look like much of a kickboxer because she's too attractive. But when it gets right down to the fight, and she can do it, and she's as talented with the feet as she is with the hands.
By the way, if you are wondering on the weights, 116.5 for Taylor, 115 for Valdez in the blue.
Good athletes, both of them. Excellent shape.
No change in the rule for the women and the men here. It is take your lumps just as everybody else does inside that 18-foot ring here tonight.
Oh,
beautiful spinning back fist. Didn't do a lot of damage, but sure looked good. There's another one right off the top of the forehead. Caught her with a right.
I think she's hurt. She's stunned.
Taylor has caught 2 of those spinning back fists right off the top of Valdez, and she's got that pretty well measured.
Nice uppercut. Keeps her hands up. She's going to just take her time now. Try to pick her shots.
Closing seconds of round number 1 of a scheduled 5-rounder for the women here. World contenders trying to get a shot at the U.S. title holder, Pixie Elmore. They fought well in round number 1 as we follow TNT Denise Taylor to her corner. Rio de Janeiro working at corner.
She's not even going to sit down.
Denise is one of those young ladies that probably the first question you would like to ask is, why would you get into kickboxing? We posed that question to her earlier and got this response.
I wanted to learn how to defend myself just against, you know, anyone, women, men, whoever on the street. And after I got in the ring, and I'm a competitive person anyway, and after I got in the ring, I decided I liked it. I like getting paid for it, and I like the challenge.
Well, she's got a challenge tonight from Darlene Valdez. By the way, she's a fashion designer and also a swimming instructor in addition to her work in the gym. And as you can plainly tell, a well-spoken young lady as she fights here against Darlene Valdez. They have fought the first round. An interesting rest period, and we're ready for the second.
You know, she was speaking about self-defense. We're noticing in our karate studios 30–40% of students these days are women. That was not the case a number of years ago. It was thought of as, quote, a man's art. Not true.
Taylor seems to have picked up a lot of momentum since the end of round number 1 when those 2 spinning back fists certainly kind of put the fight in her stable. But again, Valdez has come out with that good hand speed and has landed some solid combinations.
Another attempt at that spinning backhand. It missed.
Bob Perry, 8th degree black belt, studios in Orange County, California, one of our analysts, and the middleweight champion of the world, Dale Cook, with yours truly, Sam Smith, here in Tulsa tonight.
Sam, one of the things we might point out as Denise lands another back fist is that when the women do go to a karate school, they don't put the gloves on them and throw them in the ring and go kickboxing like these gals are tonight. You know, the karate school, you learn your basic self-defense, and this sport is for the ones who get involved in that and excel in it and want to try professional fighting.